Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading for the month of July. I will try and see if I can get the energies. Now, of course, this is a general reading, and also it is something that may not resonate, okay? Some of you might resonate more with your sun sign, with your moon sign, and others possibly also with your Venus sign. So if this doesn't, then please check out those. Okay. Now, I'm just asking for the energies. Sometimes these things manifest now. Sometimes it's just the energies and you're having to be quite patient. Okay. So, the situation is asking you to flirt. Okay. There's something that or someone that you're needing to flirt with, or perhaps send your light-hearted energies out there. It may be just general. Maybe in general, Spirit is just saying to go out there and do a little bit of flirting. Perhaps it's time for you to just have some fun, especially if you're dealing with the summer months. Then perhaps just, getting out there, meeting new people, talking to new people, and just going out there and having some fun. Okay, it doesn't have to be something heavy or meeting the one necessarily, but sometimes just going out and having a lot of fun and just flirting a lot really and truly does you with the world of good. Okay, so take that in any which way. I do have to say this to you at the bottom of my deck, and I did see it, so I feel like I have to tell you. There are some red flags out there, and the signs are cautioning you to this. Now, a red flag can be anything from maybe you date certain kind of people, red flag. Maybe you push people away, red flag. Maybe you go completely against your intuition. So your intuition keeps on telling you this person's not good for you, but you completely ignore it. Or this person has got someone else, or this, there's obviously red flags. Spirit always gives us warning signs. They throw things at you to try and, let you know that something's off with a person or with a relationship. Okay, so just make sure you pay attention, okay? Go out, flirt, have fun, but just make sure you are fully aware as to what you are doing, and any red flags come in the way, see what those are. Okay, so Spirit, what else do you want to tell Pisces out there for the month of July? What do they need to know? The sense of things is just need to go out and flirt. They don't want to give me any more messages. Okay, oh, finally. Okay, there we go. So, yes, and what did I say? Time to retreat. Okay, so you need to maybe disconnect from the world, or you need to actually go away. There is an ex that you need to release. Okay, so there's someone around you, and it just could be the energy of the ex. It doesn't necessarily mean that ex is around you, but maybe you're still holding on to an ex emotionally. Okay, and you're asked to take the time away in order to get rid of it. Okay, there's many ways that you can detach from an ex if you're still holding on to any kind of pain or hurt. Go online and ask for meditations. There's tapping, EFT tapping. I think I've done some videos in the past. I did do one on my TikTok. For any of you that are interested, you can go and have a look there. But just, this is the full moon, perfect time. Release all the exes, anyone who's ever hurt you. This is the time to do it, okay? As I said, cutting the cords, tearing up photos, throwing away the things that they gave you. All of these might just help you, okay? You might need some time alone this month, okay? Disconnect from the world, and whether that's just go for a few walks, perhaps, or maybe take some time away. As I said, take some time away, and some light-hearted, flirty energies won't or cannot hurt you. Okay, let's see if there's anything else for Pisces. Anything else possibly that Pisces need to know, or anything else you can help them with for the month of July. Okay, so there is someone, and again, sorry, I have to give you the messages, and they might not be for everyone, but there is someone that is possibly deceptive that is around you. Okay, someone is wearing a false mask, and this person is not honest, okay? It could be you too. Okay, again, let's go back to the red flags. So Spirit is saying you need to retreat from a situation. It could be an ex, okay? And Spirit is really warning you about the fact that there's red flags somewhere. Okay, so please have a look at the red flags. Look at yourself and look at anyone that's around you and really be quite discerning. Okay, be honest with people. Have heart-to-heart conversations. Talk about your feelings. Make sure that you know what page you are on and you know what page they are on. Okay, there's nothing worse than being in situations where we kind of feel like they assume or we assume. This is time to be really honest. Okay, so either you're wearing a false mask or someone around you is wearing a false mask. Okay, so please be aware of that. Again, being alerted to these red flags. Okay, I'm going to get an overall love message, oracle message for you for the month. What is the overall love oracle message for the month? Wow, okay. Look into your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Okay, so you are asked to really have a look at yourself, okay? Whatever you've dealt with, try and see yourself in a better light, okay? There's people around you that could definitely help you. The number 11 may be quite important to you or maybe quite significant for the month, okay? You may feel perhaps tied to someone, or perhaps your heartstrings are still being attached. This is also saying to you, to nurture yourself. Try and see yourself in a different light, and give yourself strength. And if it means taking some time away to do so, then please do that. But don't, forget about how strong you actually are during this time, okay? This kind of was hanging out when I was trying to put the cards back about a new love. So there is new opportunities coming up for you, okay? Possible for some of you out there. But you need to kind of release the ex first. Okay, so I'm going to get into your Celtic cross and let's just see what are the energies that are surrounding my Pisces through the month of July. Overall energies, what's going on? Spirit's being very specific. Maybe they're trying to tell you that you need to be more specific with who you date, or be more careful, or be more picky. They're not just throwing any cards out there. So it's almost like you need to be a little bit more picky this month. You've got the Page of Air. Okay, so when it came to the release the X card, this is either an ex that's watching you on social media, or you are watching an ex, okay? Maybe perhaps you following them, you're trying to see if they're online, you're trying to see if you can find out about them, maybe you're asking people around them about them, or this is an ex who is, watching you, someone who's watching you on social media, someone who's seeing when you're online, someone who's asking people about you, okay? So this is kind of the surrounding energies over the month. So you can always have a look. What is your challenge for this month? Your challenge is walking away. Okay, so again, you seem to be in a situation where there's something you need to leave behind. Okay, you need to walk away from a situation, but you are obviously finding it a bit of a challenge. Okay, and again, I think this is an ex. I think this is you holding on. You are somehow watching them. You're trying to see what's going on with them. And you kind of maybe needing the strength in order to walk away. Okay, I'm really getting perhaps a bit of a toxic cycle that you may be going through, something where it's deceptive. Maybe perhaps you telling yourself perhaps some lies, or you're trying to lie to yourself because you want to convince yourself of something, because it's obviously becoming a bit of a challenge. You need to leave a situation. You need to leave the ex. You need to let them go, but you really battling with this, okay? So again, please try and have a look at the videos. They're all out there. Don't, try and do whatever you can to let go. Okay, what is below you is the call. This is the call for you to rise up. Okay, this is the Judgment card. This is saying it's time for you to ascend. Okay, you need to find the strength to walk away because you need to ascend to a higher level. And in order to ascend to a higher level, you need to let go what's no longer what's holding you back. Okay, you have got a spiritual path that maybe you need to lead down, and you need to be at a very high vibration in order to do this. Okay, so this may have something to do with your spirituality. This may have something to do with your career or whatever it is. You need to heed the call. Okay, some of you may be receiving a call. Okay, just putting it out there from an ex. Okay, someone who's maybe perhaps battling to leave you behind. Okay, it doesn't have to be your energies. It could be someone battling to leave you behind, and you may actually receive a telephone call from this person. If this is not the case, then again, heed the call and please rise up, okay? Rise above your situation. You are much stronger than what you realize, but you're really needing to push yourself higher, okay? Do, more spiritual work for yourself as well. What is in the past that's still affecting you? Yes, okay, so this is a situation where things didn't go so well. So this was a fight, a massive, maybe perhaps a fight, or a situation where there was, someone walked away, there was conflict, okay? You felt absolutely, perhaps you or the person, like I said, but someone in your situation felt defeated, okay? It's an absolute defeat, like, you know what, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, I just feel completely defeated no matter what I do in the situation. It's just defeating me. What I do, I always feel like I'm the loser. You may feel like you're always on the losing side of the relationship. Like I just cannot win no matter how much I try. Okay, so that's the energies of the past. So this could have been a relationship where you did everything you could, and it just landed up in fights. There's just this winning, or this need to win, and again, this could be your energies, and this could be the red flags, this need to always win, this need to always be right, or it could be the person you were dealing with, or the person you are still dealing with. Okay, and the call is also, sorry, I need to go back to this card, because the call is also about you making a final judgment call on the relationship. Okay, Spirit is asking you need to make a decision. Okay, do you want to stay in this relationship? Do you want to stay with this person? Because if you don't, and there's always fights, and you feel like this is becoming toxic in any which way, these are your red flags, okay? Again, heed the call, okay? Whatever that call means to you, or whatever it may be, heed the call. What is above Pisces? Okay. Okay, being stuck in your head. Okay, you really feel like you're trapped. You feel like you're trapped in a situation. Maybe you feel like you're trapped in a relationship. You can't leave the relationship, and you're battling because it's a struggle, because it hurts too much to leave. Maybe perhaps you've already broken up with someone, but you feel really trapped, like you feel like you can't find your way out of this heartache. You can't find your way out of this pain. Maybe you just feel like your head, maybe you just have a million thoughts running through your head, and you're continuously thinking about this fight, so you're continuously thinking about this person from the past, and you're continuously thinking about this ex, and it's just this cycle of entrapment that you're going through. Okay, again, this is all in your head. Okay, you have got the strength to move past this. You've got the strength to move away from this person. Okay, no matter how hard it feels, you are not trapped. Okay, and if you're with a situation where things are just really toxic, you have got the strength to move on. What you don't see coming is that of the Two of Earth. So this is a situation where a decision needs to be made. Okay, you may be again juggling or battling to make a decision. You're deciding maybe perhaps two paths. Maybe there is this new love that comes in, and you're in a relationship, and now you're trying to decide as to whether do you stay in this relationship or do you try out the new love. Maybe perhaps an an ex and a new love comes in. So you've got two people coming in, and now you've got to juggle and you've got to make this decision. Again, there's a massive decision for you. You've got the judgment card, being stuck, not knowing what to do, not knowing who to date, not knowing where to go. Maybe that's why you're needing to retreat. And if that's the case, then please take the time out and retreat. Go spend some time away in order to really make a decision. Okay, so again, could be hard decisions. Getting out of your head is the easiest way. Okay, weigh up the options, look at the red flags. Why do you want to be with this person? What do you want to be? Where do you want to go? You know, you've got all these questions you can think about. Where's your power in the situation? Well, with the Ace of Fire, it's igniting your own passions. What are you passionate about? Okay, what burns inside of you? What is that inner burning, that inner passion? You could have a new start. Where would you be? Who would you be with? Okay, what really is inside of you? Do you want a relationship with someone who is attractive? Or do you want a relationship with someone who's funny? Do you want a relationship with someone who's trustworthy? What is inside of you? Okay, because what is inside of you will come back to you. And it's really about you looking into your inner passions, into your inner creativity, into yourself, and seeing yourself as this new passionate person. It could also be with the flirting card there. You know, it's about you just being this attractive person who goes out and just has fun a little bit. You know, let's not be so serious all the time. Let's just go out and flirt with a number of people. Just, you know, feel good about yourself. Ignite a new passion inside of you. Okay, it doesn't have to be for some of you, maybe you need to have perhaps a bit of a fling. Just throwing it out there. Whatever it is, it's maybe something for you to ignite a little bit of that passion inside of you. That passion could need, that new fling or that new passionate relationship could actually lead to a new love relationship. Okay, so I think just take a little bit of time out. And if you're in a relationship, I'm not suggesting go have an affair. I'm just saying that you need to ignite passion again into yourself. You need to see yourself as this passionate person. And that's why with the flirt card and keeping things lighthearted, that's what it's basically saying to you, what you need to do. Okay, so what are the energies that are surrounding you for this month? Right, Eight of Earth. Okay, so this is about you learning, okay? You're needing to learn some lessons from the situation. There may be, perhaps maybe going back to school. Again, you know, igniting a new passion within you. This could be a creative project. So it could be even on the work front, maybe finding some kind of creative project that you want to start, okay? This is really the card of learning. It's about being an apprenticeship, okay? So it might be learning all you need to learn about yourself. Again, you may be going back to school, or you may be studying at the moment, and that's where you perhaps maybe need to put more focus instead of in the love situation, okay? But taking some time to invest in yourself, taking some time to invest in what you like. I think more than anything, it's finding out more about who you are, okay? And finding your inner strength and finding out, you know, this is actually who I am. So therefore, I want someone to match my energies. So the more you know who you are, the more you can bring in people that you kind of deserve and deserve you. Okay. Now, the funny thing is, your hopes and fears is the Seven of Earth. So the Eight of Earth to the Seven of Earth. Okay. The Seven of Earth is, again, it's investing. You're hoping to have something that you can invest in. Okay. You feel like you've put a lot of work into relationships. You feel like you've put a lot of energy into a love relationship, and you kind of just thinking to yourself, oh, you know, should I persevere? Should I carry on? I think you kind of having this decision that you're needing to make. Okay, do I go back to the ex? I mean, I know I put on so much work into that relationship. Should I go back and try it out again? You know, this is just the card of investing, but feeling really exhausted from all the hard work and just saying, you know, when is it my turn? When do I get what I want? Well, Spirit is saying you are going to get what you want, because there is a possible new love opportunity, but you're needing to take some time out for yourself and invest in yourself first. The more work you do on yourself, the more you see yourself in love, then the more you are able to match that with a new love. If you don't see yourself in a good light and you're desperate and you throwing yourself at people and you just want people to give you attention and you sleep with people because you think that they'll love you, and you flirt with maybe, I'm just putting this out there, different people because, you know, and if they don't flirt with you, you kind of feel like it's because you're not attractive, and if they do flirt with you, that makes you feel better. Those are great, but it doesn't actually fill you up. You need to become a whole person in order to create another whole relationship, okay? It's not two halves that make a whole, not in a relationship. So the more you invest in yourself, the more you see who you are, the more you see what you're worth, the less chances of you actually dating people who are going to hurt you and dating people who are going to use you. You're also less likely to you know, get into toxic relationships or in whatever these red flags are, these deceptive situations, because you know who you are, you stand in your power, you know what you deserve and you know what you don't deserve, okay? So more than anything, this is really about you investing in you. Finding that passion, igniting that passion within yourself and going after that, okay? Checking out all these red flags, thinking very hard before you make any decisions, okay? And again, you know, before a new love comes in. Your outcome is to have patience, okay? This is the card of temperance, so it's also that of finding something that's more peaceful, bringing more peace into your life, bringing something that's a lot more balanced, okay? This is something that's more harmonious. So it's this new love, I think, is going to be a lot better, okay? But you have to have patience. Spirit will bring this in when you have released exes, when you have invested in yourself, when you have ignited new passions within yourself. When all these situations start to happen, then this new love or this new opportunity in your love life, you know, it can be a new beginning in your current relationship. It will take off, okay? But Spirit's really asking you to invest in yourself first, okay? You are the one person you spend your whole entire life with, okay? There's no one else in this world that you'll ever spend your whole entire life with, okay? You are it. So you might as well be very happy with yourself. Be happy spending time by yourself. Be happy, you know, take yourself out on dates. Take yourself shopping. Take yourself to the spa. Take yourself somewhere, and like I say, flirt with other people, but not necessarily just to get attention, okay? Getting attention is not necessarily the best way, but just to invest in who you are, invest in yourself, invest in your career, invest in your job, invest in your money, be the best you that you can be, and then Spirit will bring in you someone better, someone more in line with who you are. Okay, that is what I have for you. Thank you very much, and I'll chat to you soon.